I'm not a good dancer. I'm not a good dancer. All right. All right. So, first thing, I want to handle up on business first and foremost. First, I wanted to go ahead and welcome Michelle to the Patreon fam. And tomorrow, I am trying to do dinner and a movie. Obviously, you have to bring your own dinner because I can't. I can't. Anyway, and the movie, listen, I think it's time that we watch Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift, which is honestly one of the best Fast and Furious movies. And you don't have to have seen the other Fast and Furious movies to watch it. So, just wanted to give that out. We're going to go ahead and do that. What is up, Rose? Hi, Talon. Hi, Felisa. Hi, Janet. Hi, Kiara. So yes, tomorrow I'm thinking it's gonna start around 6 p.m. Central Time. Just I want to like give myself that schmidgen of a window, and it's because I have Thursday off. I know it's weird to do like a movie night on a Wednesday, but again, until I have all this like square on being regular and like it's official, I'm gonna have to do things on weird days, weird nights. All right. So today, get your nose out of that. Today, I am getting ready for Twitch. And as such, as I do, I think that's what I'm doing. Like I think my my live schedule will start coinciding with Twitch. So a palette that y'all did not get to see, I feel like me actually play with because I did use it. I just didn't like the video I think that I had for it. And maybe I did do I can't remember, y'all. My memory is, about as good as a man is to me, which is it's terrible. So so anyways, see Kiara, listen, come on in. It's time. It's time to rewatch Tokyo Drift and watch someone have a terrible southern accent. That's always my favorite. Bo is doing well. It's pica. Anyway, he ate like he just eats random stuff and it actually like it's somewhat stressful, but I bit my tongue, I think. I did want to also say when you last left me, I was playing with the ColourPop brushes. So far I like them actually, y'all. They're like really soft and they're quite nice. And so I'm going to, for I think I'm going to try. I'm going to make an attempt to wash my lethal brushes so that we can use those next time. Now, I did receive the palette that I'm about to play with and the brushes from Lethal. And why am I pointing at y'all like this? We're going to move past it. But I did receive these items in PR. I did not receive the ColourPop, just the palette, beep bop, beep bop. So, what I am fixing to do here is put on some makeup. Now, I'm going to do something controversial. Eat. Listen, I tried to have everything prepared. We'll see how this works out. We'll see if I'm actually prepared this time. I'm no Kelsey Brianna J, but damn it, I'm trying. I'm trying really hard to be like, hi, I'm on time. So, anyways, let me make sure I have all of the things set properly so that I can get started here because I always like do something odd, awkward, weird. So the controversial thing I'm going to use the Kylie Cosmetics concealer. Listen, I like this shiz. It's good. It's a good time. I'm sorry. I don't care. I just like it. It's nice. It's a fun time. Let's get in here. I also have this brush I've been using. Kiara, prepared. Thank you. I tried. I'm trying to do a thing where like these lives aren't like 3 hours long. Um, because I still want to go stream. I want to go unwind. It was raining and cold. And I was delivering mail today and all of that. So standing out in the cold rain, it was like 40 degrees and raining. Not a fan. There we are. All right. I have washed. See, and I have mine in what is this shade? Almonds. Do I have almonds in my teeth? Because I've been eating them too. Not that, but almonds. How's everybody's? What's today? Tuesday? Is today Tuesday? How's everybody's Tuesday? I'm like, is today Tuesday? I also got this foundation brush from NYX, but I like it more. I bought it. I like it more as my like concealer brush because like I like to actively and like rudely attack and smash my makeup onto my face as hard and quick as possible because I have things to do. We are also supposed to be getting snow, Kiara. Meg, what is up? We are also on the snow train. I am excited about that. It's not supposed to stick though, so that's good. Because I don't like rain and I don't like snow. I like rain to sleep to. So imagine my surprise because I go to sleep every night to like this YouTube. Listen, YouTube has these like channels that do like rain to sleep to. And when I tell y'all the first time I listened to one, because it was like fall asleep in less than 3 minutes, and I was like, girl, please. Do you see what I'm saying? Look how tired I look in the thumbnail. I'm still tired, but look how like it's such a good concealer, y'all. I know. Like, listen, it's the only good product that Kylie Cosmetics makes. Have I tried any of the other ones? No. But Teresa has, and that's good enough for me. All right. Yeah, it just looks really nice. My kid is trying to make me watch the seven deadly sins. Save me. What is the seven deadly sins? Like Sinbad? Or is it like a horror movie? It's always snowing in Minnesota. Oh my God. It's been raining and cold here in San Antonio. Yes, the Rose, Texas is not doing well for multiple reasons. Multiple reasons Texas is doing poorly. We are Chinooking. So, wait, is it Chinooking or Chinooking? So it's windy and warm. I don't know if I'm saying that properly because listen. Oh, anime. Save you from the anime. You know, here's the thing. I like an anime film, but my ADHD will not allow me to get involved in like the anime series. I can't. No, 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 no. All right. So I'm just going to use brushes today. It doesn't matter like which brush I use for my face, but this is the palette. And I'm just going to do like a really, really simple look. I'm going to use this shade and maybe this in my inner eye corner. I'm going to do something really simple and fun. And like, I'm going to just be kind of pretty. So I'm going in with, the shade names are not on the outside. So it's just like, I'm going in with burgundy babes. Like I'm going to create the same look I always do. Sorry. Like I always have them, like I literally will always have some of these like set up being like, yeah, I'm totally going to watch it. And then I realize that like I just can't do it. I'm like, I can't do it. I'm using this like really big, I've had this brush for ages. It's a BH Cosmetics brush. It's a BH black one. Look, it has the number 1 on it, and I'm calling it the black one. So I don't know what you want me to say. I like this shade because it's very like, I don't know, there's just something really pretty and nice about it that isn't like moss. So I like that. I'm going to just use this palette for like my highlighter and stuff as well. For those of y'all just joining, I started with the Kylie Cosmetics concealer. I bought that during a Patreon or some stream, something like that. That's when I bought it, I'm pretty sure. We did some kind of stream. I feel like it was last year. We did some kind of stream, like a shopping stream or something. And I think we bought like, oh, I need to get that palette out too. We bought like a few things that were like inexpensive or they were in the sale. They were on the sale. They were on sale. That's what I'm going to say. You have a blind spot for most all modern anime, never know anything. Yeah, I get that I get why people like it, right? I'm like, oh yeah, I see why you enjoy that so much. But it's like not really the thing that I like. That's all. All right. So what I need now is a little funky brush in a little funky house. I'm gonna actually go in with the NYX glitter primer. I'm trying to get out of calling it glue. Also, if you're watching this at any point in time, hi Millie, I'm still like working a lot and I didn't forget you. I still love you. I'm barely talking to anyone. Yeah, so we're gonna just like pop this on because I feel like I just want to be very like simple and clean, not like clean girl, but just like a simple, clean look. like less to do. How okay. Oh, did y'all see Teresa's video on the Nomad Verona Love and Death palette? Because Teresa, being Teresa, is dead. I will link her video and channel in the description box after this is over. But y'all should definitely see that because it's truly good. Yes, I did say Trilly. Ooh, do. Let me see. I feel like I'm missing a brush that I need. So we're going to have to do a little thing called make dough with what you got. Because I brought in some brushes. But like, honestly, if you look in the description box, no, I am not. So now I'm going in with this like shimmery shade here because I feel like this shade in particular is multi-duochromy. So I'm going to just go in here. I have this Royal Langanickle Amina Bomb 40 shader, and it's just a really big brush. And we're going to live our most weird life with it because I don't know what else to do. Oh, wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wowee. Wow, 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 wowee. That was a lot of impact. That's a lot happening. That's my own fault. So I went in a little hard. So I had to go in just as hard on the other suede. And now I think what I need to do is give it just like a little bit of depth because I think we've done this part, which is fun, right? Yes. Okay. So it's not just me. Thank you, Kiara. So not from space. You watched it. What did y'all think? What did y'all think? Say I feel like she was having the same struggles I was having. Again, I really like their mats. Gorgeous. What's up, Donna? Their mats are absolutely stunning. Speaking of which, you know what? That's what I could use to amp this up. I said simple and then I just start going because I feel like that's one thing. I like this palette a lot, but one thing I wish is that it just had a smidgen more deepening in it. Like it's the shimmers are like lethal, the lethal shimmers that in their formula has gotten so much better and it's stunning and gorgeous. I do wish that this had like a little bit more like deepening in it because I feel like the Evergreen palette has more ability to like deepen a look than the Metamorphosis. So now I'm gonna just like come back into the Nomad Verona palette because I'm gonna get in here with Dork and we're just gonna deepen this up. Yeah, yes, bitch. Bo, I swear. I'm literally listening to him just like lick and lick. It's disgusting. I'm like, it's disgusting. But yeah, the shimmers, I don't know what they did with their shimmer formula. What Nomad did with it, but it's just like Cecily, yeah. Like I like and the thing is they have like listen, I need to get the pull out for another live. I need to pull out the shimmers of theirs where I'm just like, yes, they were like where I was just like they're killing the game with them. But then I don't know, I feel like they had to change manufacturers or something because their shimmers weren't like this before. I'm telling y'all. I'm telling y'all. I used to live for their shimmers, and now it's just kind of like. So, you know. All right. With this same brush, I am going to do bad things. I feel like I created a look that was sort of similar to this. So I think I'm just gonna go in with this like light rosy kind of a shade here and just use that to just like come in through here for reasons. I'm like for reasons. Yeah, they do great color stories. I just like I said, I feel like we're headed towards we generally as a community would like smaller. All right. So now I'm going to go in with this. Okay, I've had this for a while. It's the Giorgio Armani Neo Nude. Now, this is glowy. This is a glowy bitch. And I wish I was, but it is super glowy. Nomad hasn't released a palette that really grabs me yet. I don't really know why. I'm still waiting for the right one. That makes sense. Oh, is it this one? Hold on. We're gonna take a quick parlay. now that's even there. Is it is it this one or is it the other one? I have a few of them already over here, so I don't know. I think it's the other one that you're talking about because this is Fête de Provence. And you know what? I feel like I didn't even really get to play with this one at all. At all. Yo, I didn't. Okay, so listen, that's why we're streaming. That's another reason why we're streaming. It's a good plan for me to realize like all this makeup that I haven't played with, touched, used in a schmidgen, in a moment, in a minute, and actually be able to like. And I like the on the spot thing. I like on the spot having to be like, oh yeah, do I or do I? Listen, if you are brown, almost nothing in the complexion like if you're trying to have a base, almost nothing. Um almost nothing. But the L'Oreal tint, there's a L'Oreal, I can never remember the name of it. Um See, same, Julia, same. I can never remember the name of it. Try to remember to grab it before this stream is over so that I can show you. The problem with a lot of drugstore foundations, which is why I don't like to wear them, especially for brown folk, is that they tend to skew red a lot of the time. So you end up more red, or they are so neutral that you kind of come out looking a little bit gray. There's very few drugstore foundations I've really enjoyed. I feel like I liked the Milani Screen Queen and the L'Oreal one I'm talking about, and the Catrice True Match. That's about it. Cecily, no. I mean, no problem. But so I'm going in. I know people hate the phrase, but that's what I'm doing with the Giorgio Armani Neo Nude. Now, here's the thing: if you're an oily face bitch like myself, you're going to need or want probably to tone this down a smidge, and I'll show you what I do to tone it down. But there's a few things I don't like about it. One, it's expensive, in my opinion, a little expensive, and then like I don't like the packaging. But also it's hard, like you see how dirty this is. Anyway, it's hard to scooch out like a little bit. Like if you either have too much or too little every single time. That's a one thing like that I really don't like about it. It is also super glowy. So if you don't want to like glow from the heavens, then you're gonna need a finishing powder to just kind of like tamp it down just a smidge, just a little bit. I feel so lost in these conversations, so I'm going to learn some makeup-ease. Listen, that's part of it too. Ask whatever questions you want to ask about like makeup or whatever, because like I've been meaning to be able to like make videos on stuff, but I've honestly been working so much. See, it's always just like too much or too little. This is what it looks like on my hand, in case it's not picking up all that well. So I'm gonna put some on my forehead because my forehead's gonna be out there today. To be fair, my preference for shimmers is totally ridiculous, super sparkly textured, unreasonable. That's true. That is true. See, and then you do this, and then that's going to be too much, like every time. So I feel like you end up using more of this product than you want to use. In my case, it doesn't matter because I buy a lot of foundation. I just got the House Labs. We will we will be talking about that when I have it in my hot little hands. More than anything, I feel like I'm gonna go back to spending more and more of my time on base and foundation because I love that. It's my favorite. Because the base is everything to me. Like, because I go to work every day with a base. I don't put on a full face of makeup, but I do always put on a base. All right, so my face is done up. So I'm glowing. And it gets glowier as you sit. It's a funny situation, in my opinion. So then I have to like wipe off all the excess. I don't care if I use a lot of it, but I would say I need to look up the price of this. Also, no, there's not links in the description box, so don't think that if you want to use, like if you shop at Sephora or Ulta or whatever, you could use that link and just shop for whatever you want. But I'm not doing all that. So I'm just gonna be honest. I'm not doing all that. Giorgio. Oh, I can't spell Giorgio Armani Neo Neon. It is $44. So to me, for 44 doll hairs, right? It's in this like kind of plasticky tube that, by the way, it doesn't really sit perfectly, like it because it's got like this kind of weird rounded edge. So it kind of does that. So I'm not a huge fan of that. And I don't like its delivery system. So I would say if you have a bunch of foundations and you don't care, then live your life. You know what I'm saying? But for $44 for you to constantly be using, and for me, it's usually I'm too much because the delivery system just does not like every time. And you can't time it right. I don't know what it is about this, but you just cannot get it to just like, it does not even stand up. No, it does not even stand up. Like it does, but it wobbles. So it feels to me like I just don't like it that it has like a wobbling sensation. Let me see if I can show you without showing you like my underwears. Okay. No, it's too late. Too late. I am wearing underpants. We're gonna have to cut that. But let me see if I can find it. Here we go. A surface. Is it straight enough? It just kind of wobbles. It's a oh sorry. It's got a weeble wobble situation. So, but I still like it. But like now, because I am, see, thank you. I also would love, listen, I'm sorry. Listen, I'll cut it, I'll blur it or something in the After Effects. I'm like, listen, listen, if things keep going the way that they're going on my channel, I'm gonna have to do what Kelsey did. I already have another channel and just start posting on that other channel instead and like hope that it. But next, I want to be so with this being as glowy, with glowy products, if you're trying to like tamp it down before you get into like the powder, like if you use powder products, then use those first. So today I'm going to use the Charlotte Tilbury, whatever the hell. What is it called? What's girl airbrush bronzer? All right. I have it in 4 deep because I'm not. All right. So somewhere I had this one is a lethal brush. It is their contour brush. I'm going to attempt to use it for this. And I like to dab. I like to dab, 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 dab because I have a giant forehead. And sometimes if you get a little too, sometimes it's too dark and I don't realize that I put too much dark. And then it's just like, oh no, what's happening? And it's the same thing. So like you see how the light hits my forehead and it's just like, bang. Yeah, not everybody can live the life. I feel like this brush is very soft, but you know what? I do just really like a big, big, big brush to do my bronzer, like a really big brush. And I had this brush for years. I never once used it. It was like a random Moda Studio brush that I think I got in like a beauty box or something. And then one day I started using it for bronzer and I live. I'm like, oh, bitch. So that's where we are. Sorry if you're wearing headphones. I apologize for the weird squealy sound. I think with this bronzer, the thing that I like, I just don't feel like it has enough depth to it for my liking. And it's not like it doesn't have enough like red in it. Like a little bit of red would really go a long way. It's very brown. So Bernadette, I have not yet. I have not. I think what I'm going to start trying to do is between these live streams, one of the things that I can continue to do is the makeup therapy videos. And then we can talk about the palette in the stream so that you can see the palette and the colors better than you can with this camera. One day I'm going to get it'll be, long in the future, but one day I'm going to get like a camera that I stream with that isn't my webcam. So thank you. Welcome in, Bernadette. Oh, also check to make sure you're still subscribed. Just FYI, it's a strange and funny and interesting world here. So what I want to do, I'm going to try to finish out the eyes. And I don't know where this weird hair came from. We're going to pretend it doesn't exist. And I'm going to grab this. So here's the fun fact. I actually do want a deeper, like, burgund. I'm like, burgund. You use bronzer however you want to, whatever makes you feel good. Hey Heather, I'm getting ready because I'm gonna go do more Ghost Recon. Um Wilderness wild thing, whatever they're calling it. I want to use green. I should have brought the evergreen palette and I didn't. So now I'm going to just have to, there we go. So I'm jumping into the Age of Opulence palette. Please don't get mad at me. Listen, let me live my life. I'm going to use the shade Rich. We will use this one on stream as well, like the palette itself, because I feel like, yes, I feel like that is what we're going for. Just like this very, my eyes are so red. Y'all, I'm sorry, but they are. But I was out in the rain all day. You know what I mean? Like, I say all day, but it was like, let's see, what time did I leave? 10 a.m. until like 4:30. How many hours is that? Somebody math. Yeah, so it's out from like 10, let's say 10:30 until like 4:30. So how many hours does a mail carrier hour if their mail carrier delivers in rain? That was weird. Ooh, Rose. Which one did you get? They have so many that are so beautiful. Listen, the shimmers are so easy to work with. I'm so excited for you. I am so excited for you. Okay, listen, I'm going to try to calm down. Just kidding. Let's calm. Now we're going to do eyebrows. I've been on this. Um, I don't know if y'all know this. I don't typically do a regular brow because I'm not her. Um, I'm not him either. But let's see here. Yay! Oh, yay that you were subscribed. I genuinely do get excited about that. I think a lot of us are, just trying to pay attention to these things because, like, and I have to, y'all, I'm going to have to figure out, oh my God, did I forget the black pencil I didn't. Oh my gosh, I am preparado. Anyways, listen, Heather, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, and I hate it because I also am guilty of not turning on all notifications because it's one, it's super stressful, and then like two, like I don't. Yeah, no, there's not a two. It's super stressful. Like I'll just be minding my business, and then it's like, oh no, I have 47 notifications. The stress, the absolute stress it gives me. I've been using this Moira Beauty, Moira Cosmetics. They have an eye exposure pencil. It's a eyeliner. That's a word. Like it just boggled me for a second. And this one is in forest green, but I use it for my eyebrows. I buy most of my colorful eyeliners that I buy relatively inexpensive. LA Girl has some as well. I buy them and I utilize them for my eyebrows. Because what are you going to say to me and my 17 hairs? Absolutely nothing. See, that's wild. That is wild, Heather. So maybe it's not just me and my suckiness. I've been on like this thing where I'm like, maybe I just suck. You don't have to tell me I don't suck. It's fine. I'm just like, I'm not fishing for compliments. I'm just like in that, when you're like trying to get things moving and like life in general is just like not doing what you want it to do. It just feels very, and so it's been very, I know those weren't exactly words, but it's a vibe. I'm like, ugh, is a vibe. Yeah, I'm gonna use this funny little brush. Nope, we're gonna use this funny little brush, MAC Fix Plus. And now I did with Ciate. Yes. Yes. I'm very happy for him. I love me some Robert. I'm dead ass. I'm very happy for him. I love me some Robert. But I haven't. I have Ciate palettes that haven't. Baby. You know what? We're gonna use this gold shimmer on my inner eye because, of course, we are. I'm like I will always be happy for my friends. You know what I mean? I will always support them. I will try to make sure they have any and everything. If he can like prove me wrong that the brand isn't, because I had like a friend of mine would often send me some Ciate base products. And I initially I liked it, but then I don't know what happened. I'm gonna need to try it again. Maybe I just need to try it again. Oof, yes. Do you see why? Like, this is why everybody loves gold. We're gonna use the same shade for my highlight. Ooh, they are thinging. Things are thinging. Ooh, baby. Listen, we're about to get out of hand. We're about to get out of hand. Ooh, we already got out of hand on that side. We're just gonna keep getting out of hand. Now, I like to do a lot of finger tap with the highlight because I'm going to use a brush, and I find that the finger, Teresa, my darling, I was talking about you at the start of this. I literally was. There were people who were here. I was asking who watched your video on the new Nomad palette. Thank you so much. Oh my God, I love you. My heart hurts. Like, listen, I'm making like, Teresa's the shiz, y'all. Like, but I was so okay. I always feel bad, like if everybody seems to like enjoy something and like I don't like it, like you like, well, not all the time. Let me rephrase it. But like I was having such difficulties with that, with the shimmers. Like their mattes were like glorious, and then what happened with the shimmers, babes? Why could you not? Why were we struggling to get them out? Why? All right. Now we're going to use this. I bought on your recommendation. Also, now that Teresa's here, I did the Glowish Blushes by Huda Beauty. I forgot about that. So this one, I got this one in Charming Cherry. So I like to put my highlighter on and then put the blush on top of it because that gives you more of a glow from within look. And if you went too hard with your highlight, this is an easy way to fix it. You know what I mean? Not like fix it. You can't like, but you can bring it down like a notch or two if you were like, "Ooh, that went a little further than I wanted it to go." Now you can just kind of bring it down. These are really nice and they're glowy, and I like to like across the bridge of the nose, across the bridge, what they're now calling the cold girl look. I'm gonna just not listen. Let the youth have their fun. Let the youth enjoy. So, which one? Are we talking about the Nomad one? Because today I have a little bit of a conglomeration, but on the top, we mostly have the Lethal Cosmetics Metamorphosis. I'm realizing playing with it again that I do wish it had some deeper shades. I think that on fairer skin, you can go with have some depth with it, but I think even then there just needed to be maybe one or two deeper mattes in here to really just make it pop. Like even if this green was like a deep green, you know, that's all. Like I just feel like that would have just you know what I mean? Just those aren't words, but you know what I'm saying. I feel so like I felt vindicated. That's why I was watching. I was listening because when it's raining, I can't listen to music. When I'm like delivering and all that, I can't listen to music when it's raining. Absolutely not. I'm gonna do a wing. So yeah, I was just saying that I like the evergreen one more. So I'm gonna bring that out next time. Not like next time, but next time we're gonna play with that one because I feel like that one's better. I like that like it had more depth and dimension than this one. This one has beautiful shimmers. I almost feel like this one doesn't work as well without the other. And I'm just gonna like line this as well. So that way it's like super green. Yes. I do really like this palette, but I almost wish like it's just a smidgen. My black eyeliner is always going to be the same. Okay. Janet, let me know how those are because I actually want both of them. I want the Ace ones as well. Holy smokies. We're going to make you make a line. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. And my face might be a smidgen too wet today. I'm like, oh, it does slap? Oh, Teresa, stop it. Stop it. You're ruining my life. Cause listen, I have a couple of Ace Beauté palettes. One of them I feel like was gifted, and I feel like another one I bought like the tropic. You know what I'm trying to say. Ow, I'm poking myself in the eye. This part of my face is too wet, and I'm gonna come back in with this in a second. That's the other thing about this Neo Nude foundation, y'all. If it really does, like when I'm telling you, like it's wet. Like it is wet. Okay, now that all the powders are on officially, okay, this is where I can make get on. Are you not the lid? You are the lid. Okay, we almost had a fight. So I know it's expensive. I got it for free using Influencer. All right. That was a long time ago. I'm sorry, but also y'all know what you're in for when you come here. Unless you're new, in which case that's what you're in for. The Givenchy powder, like listen, this is my baby and I love it. With every ounce of my being because it just like mattifies pretty like very lovely, does like mattifying without making you look dry. Like that's the thing that I like about it. So I especially around my nose, and I usually try to get around my nose and around my mouth. And I've pretty much I think I've thrown away almost all of my powder since I've really started using this one. I've thrown all the rest of it away. I know. I'm like, "Oh, environment. Why would I keep them if I'm not going to use them? That makes zero sense. Zero sense. And I don't really know anybody else in my sphere who is brown who wants to wear makeup like me. Oh, wait, you want oh, but you're dry. I'm like, you're dry. You have dry skin. I am oily like a fish. Listen, let's not talk about that comment, y'all. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Julia. Listen, listen. I don't know. So now what I'm going to do is I'm into the lime crime and I have been using I'm going to use red rose today. So I'm going to do my bottom lip and while I just kind of chill, then I'm going to start with the mascara. I like this cuz it's like rosy and pretty and red. They make just about the only liquid lip formula I don't mind terribly. And I've liked it since back in the day. The universe is telling you that it's probably time to get a snack if you haven't had one yet. And finally, the Pat McGrath Dark Star mascara, which I got Lord knows when, but it still works very well. So that's, something in the plus column is that it didn't just like dry out and get disgusting. But you do have to be careful, babes, because first of all, I do want to say something about transfer when it comes to mascara. Okay. it all transfers. All of it transfers. I've never had a mascara not transfer. The difference is where it transfers. If it transfers directly into your black eyeliner, you don't care because you can't see it because you don't notice it. But if it transfers to like the back of your eyelid, then you're upset. Welcome, Felisa. Oh my goodness. Thank you for becoming a member. Yes, tomorrow. I'm trying to get it set up. After I get off of here, I'm going to send all the notifications out for that. Dinner and a movie. Bring your dinner. We'll watch a movie. It's going to be a fun time. So this is I like this mascara. It's generally easy to apply. It's not a lot of work. It's not really clumpy for me. I will say though, sometimes when it's windy, things get rough. All right. Sometimes, okay. Just like occasionally the wind blows and like, cause they're like real stiff. Like, I don't know. I feel like this is a stiff mascara. I don't know if that makes sense, but it just feels it's like a really stiff. Once it dries, babe, it's dry. And then it feels like the wind blows and you're just like feeling the wind blow and they're just stiff. They won't blow at all. So you're just standing there like, but otherwise it's great. It's great. Great mascara. Fabulous. Fantastic. Thank you. Welcome to being a member. So, thank you, Stella. Thank you. I'm trying to live my best beauty life. I cannot the thing. Oh my God, I caught it with my thighs. Tiny thighs save things sometimes. Put that on a shirt. I'm so sorry. Run! Run. Congratulations. Oh my God. Okay. Good thoughts out into the universe. Good thoughts out into the universe. Because you deserve good things. You deserve good things. Congratulations. Yes. Oh, I miss you too, Teresa. But me and Alex are both about to play games. That's what I get ready for on here. I think I'm ready for my Twitch stream. So I'm like, get it. I love you so much. I miss you. I cannot wait until once I go regular, it'll just be less messy for me. But until then, it's just messy boots in here. Bye. All right. So this is the look. Now, if I want to take it up, just one extra notch, because lethal shimmers are in fact lethal. All right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go in here and I think I'm going to use this kind of funky little orangey shade because why wouldn't I? You know what I mean? Girl, boy, and everyone in between. So let's use this brush and you got to be careful because look how much you get. A lot. So what I like to do is just tap it on my hand and then I'm gonna yes. And then the excess that's on my hand, it kind of stays. So I'm always often able to just grab that and use it for the other side. Boom. So I'm living my best life. I'm ready to play Tom Clancy Ghost Recon. I am aiming for not this week, but next week to start trying to go through palettes. And I think it's going to be several different streams, right? And by go through, I mean we're just going to pull them out, we're going to talk about them, etc., etc. I'm going to start with what I have in this room right now. And that is what we'll start with. I think next week is what I'm going to start trying to do my palette collection and going through each one, letting you know if I'm disappointed or not. We'll start making I was disappointed by it pile, maybe like pile, and then we'll make a like I love it pile. And then as I do these lives and get ready with those things, we'll see how I feel about them later. Nothing's going in the trash. Thank you. Just I gotta keep saying it. Nothing is gonna get thrown away. It's all staying. It's just like, how am I going to work with it? Because like every palette usually has something in it that I want and that I like. So wait, here's a trifecta of good things. I just later 17 airs. A beloved friend gave her a super chat, and a longtime looker became a member. Yes, thank you. Thank you so much. I'm so excited. Like, y'all, it's so fun to build community. I think that that is the thing that I am most interested in when it comes to YouTube. It's just having a community of people. And y'all have been making this such a wonderful, kind, caring, loving community for a really long time. And I appreciate y'all for that. So that's all done. We've said all the things. Another huge congrats to 93 Run. You're going to slay it. What are you gonna wear? What I'm already like making it stressful. What are you gonna wear for the interview? Who you be with? Who you see? And quick chats on the products. So I still am like, if I think that the Charlotte Tilbury bronzer is overhyped. I will continuously say that. I use it, but I just think that it's overhyped. My honest opinion, listen, my honest opinion about this bronzer is that the packaging is really, really pretty and people like the packaging. And also that people overhyped it because when you use the affiliate link, they were getting paid a boatload of money. I know I have affiliate links. I know exactly how much you can get paid, if somebody buys this using your link. I really think that that's where that came from. I just feel like it's overhyped. This Lethal Cosmetics palette is fabulous. Okay. Metamorphosis is absolutely gorgeous. It's stunning. It's beautiful. I do think that it does need some depth, fam. But you can get it by getting Evergreen. You can get it by using any of the other palettes you have. If you have any other singles, any of that, you'll be able, it's easy to get the depth out of it, like to add to it. So it's okay, Felisa. Don't worry about it. It's all wavy gravy. I know exactly what you meant. We're good. So yeah, I think this is an easy palette to get depth with. I like Menagerie's palettes, but I feel like every Menagerie palette I have, you absolutely have to pair it with something, and it can kind of sometimes get tricky. So I don't feel like you have that issue with this. This is a beautiful foundation, and listen, I put it on again today. I've worn it twice today, actually. So this is the second time I'm putting it on. But it made it through the rain. And it's really pretty. I just think it's not worth $44. I wouldn't pay $44 for this again. You know what I mean? Once the Giorgio Armani Neo Nude is gone, I'm never buying it again. Like, thank you, but no thank you. Like, you're making people, like, that's a lot of money for it to be so messy in the top, for it to be wobbly when you set it down, and the packaging sucks, and it's hard to get the correct amount of product out of it. The Glowish Blush, yes. The Huda Beauty Glowish Blush, like, yes. These are so pretty and they're so fun and they're easy to just like pair with things, and they're very pretty, very like nice. And I think that it's easy to build if you want to have like, this is like me being light-handed, but I've gone in with this too. So that's that on that. And I feel like that is like everything. You know how I feel about the Givenchy. You know how much I love the Drench Cosmetics Lina. And that's where we are. The Kylie Cosmetics concealer, again, I like it. I've liked it for a long time. It does a really good job of concealing without getting like cakey, gross, and unattractive for me, right? Right. So that is all the things. That is a quick, brief review. Because one of the things we're definitely going to be doing this year, and like I do every year, but we're going to that it'll be like all year, and I'm just going to keep doing that. I like it. Like, will I have new products? Yes. But one of the things I definitely always want to focus on is the reality that like there are things that you may have wanted in the past, and you want to know how it is now. And it's more fun to know that I've had these products for a while, have played with them for a while, and actually be able to get a like follow up on some of these products. So it is so cheap. Like when I got it, I was just like, and I feel like I got it during like a Sephora sale or whatever. Listen, all I've got to say, because like now Dior is at Ulta. The moment that Tatcha makes its way over to Ulta, Sephora is dead to me. Sephora will be able to kick rocks. Like listen, because I have a basket already ready because I need to get more Tatcha Kiss You lip mask. And I've tried to order directly from Tatcha, but it like comes on this like really slow boat from the Mediterranean. And then it just like never, and then it goes from the Mediterranean into the, China, Asia Pacific, goes through all of these various seas. It's even, I feel like it made it to Alaska and Antarctica before it got to me. So it's just like, it just takes a really long time. But yeah, I feel like there's a lot of products. I wish that more people had done this for me when I was like more of a beauty watcher, and also when I was like, I'm not good enough to do beauty content, so I just did like whatever content I did. And again, this channel, there's beauty and there is entertainment, so pick and choose what you want to watch, but turn the notifications on. You don't have to, subscribe, but you do have to watch. And again, finalmente, movie night, dinner and a movie, mañana, 6 Central. All right, y'all. Thank you. Have a great one. If you have not followed me on Twitch or you want to go over there and chill, I'll be over there shortly. Mwah. It still looks good, the lip. Yes. All right. Thanks, Rose. Bye.